Hi students, welcome to second standard maths class. In previous class what we saw? We saw the story sum with addition carryovers. Okay. I hope all are clear about the story sums. Okay. Story sums means what? The question will be given. You have to read the question very well and you have to understand the question with the correct meaning and you have to write the answer correctly. Okay. First you write the words given in the question belongs to the question and write the numbers and do the addition. Okay, if the story sum is addition means you have to do the addition. If the story sum is subtraction means you have to do the subtraction. Addition means you get a total, the total is the answer. Subtraction means you get a remaining, the remaining is the answer. Okay, I hope all are very clear about the story sums. Okay, today we are going to learn the subtraction sum in second lesson numbers. Okay, you already know the addition sums and you already know the subtraction sum in first term also. Okay, you know the subtraction with the normal sums. Okay, subtraction means what? We are subtracting a small number from a big number, we get a remaining, the remaining is the answer. Okay, subtraction means what? Taking away one or more numbers from a given big number. Okay, taking away, we are taking away one or more numbers from a given big number. Okay, given big number. Okay, we are taking some small numbers from a big number, that is called subtraction. Okay, if we do the subtraction, we taking away some now small numbers in a big number, we get a remaining, the remaining is called the answer. Okay, the remaining is called the answer. You already know the subtraction in first term. Today we are going to learn the borrow sums. Okay, what sums? Borrow sums. Borrow sums means you are going to borrow some numbers in the next term. If the given number is small means you have to borrow some numbers in the next term, that is called borrow sums. In additions we are keep it the number in the tens place. Okay, we are keeping some numbers in tens column. Okay, that is carry over. But subtraction means we are taking some numbers in tens column. Okay, we are taking some numbers in tens column, that is called borrow. Okay, subtraction means you already know taking away one or more numbers from a given big number. Subtraction we are doing only from getting a big number only. Okay, we are taking small number from a big number. There is a big number means you are taking some small numbers from a big number. If the given number is so small means we are not taking the number. Okay, because this number is so small. Okay, if the big number means it contains some number, so we taking some small numbers in a big number. Okay, if the given number is small means we cannot do the subtraction. In this method we are using the borrow. Okay, in this method we are using the borrow. So listen, we can only subtract a small number from a big number. I already told we are subtract a small number from a big number. Okay, subtract small number from a big number. Subtract big number from a small number, that is not possible. Okay, we are only having that subtract small number from a big number, that is called subtraction. Okay, then we get the remaining is called the answer. I already told the remaining is called the answer. In addition means total is called the answer, subtraction means remaining is called the answer. Listen, borrow means if the subtracting number is bigger than the given another number. We are having two numbers. If one number, the given first number is bigger means we can easily subtract, but the given first number is smaller means we can borrow the one number in the next term, the tens column. Okay, that is called borrow. Okay, borrow means if the subtracting number is bigger than the given another number means we can get one number in the next term. We can get the one number in the next term, then the small number became a big number. Okay, we are getting the small number in the next term, then the small number becoming a big number. Okay, then we can subtract easily. I already told small number from a big number, that is subtraction is very easy. Okay, the next term will become one less. We are taking one number in the next term. If for example the next term is 5 means we are taking, see, the next term is 5 means we are taking one number in the 5. 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So the next term become 4. The next term will change, become 4. Okay, the next term will become 1 less. Okay, that is called borrow sums. Okay, for example, see, that is ones column, tens column, here 3, here sorry, ones column, tens column, here 3, here 4 means we are subtracting the second number is bigger than the first number. Okay, here 3, here 8, the second number is bigger than the first number, so we cannot subtract, so we borrow one number in tens column. Okay, we borrow one number. The 3 will become 13. We can borrow one number in tens place, so 3 will become 13, not 4. 3 plus 1 equal to 4. That is not right. 3 will become 13. We can borrow 1 from tens column, so the 3 will become 13, not 4. Okay, you have to very clear about this. The 3 will become 13, then we can subtract easily. See these two numbers, 13 and 8. Okay, which one is bigger? 13 is the bigger, so we can subtract easily. Okay, the 4 will become, I already told, here given number is 4, we can borrow one number, so 4 will become 3. 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, then we can subtract easily. Okay, this is called borrow sums. Okay, I will show you some sums, you have clear very well. Okay, see the first sum, 32 19. 32 19, you have to subtract 19 from 32. Okay, it is a subtraction sum. If subtraction means, first what we do, we consider the ones column. Okay, first we consider the ones column. This is called ones column and this one is called tens column. Okay, see these two numbers. Okay, you have to find the biggest and smallest numbers. 2 and 9, which one is big? 9 is the biggest number, 2 is the smallest number. I already told you that the first number is smaller, means you have to borrow the one number in tens column. Okay, see here 2, the 9 is the biggest number, we cannot subtract, so we can borrow one number in tens column. Okay, in 3 we can borrow one number, so 2 is become 12. 2 is become 12. 2 is become not 3, it is become 12. 3 is become 1 minus 3 minus 1, 2. So 3 become 2, 2 become 12. Then what we have to do? We have to subtract the small number from a big number. How can we subtract? First, see these two numbers, you have to keep the small number in your mind. See this 12 and 9, which one is small? 9 is small, so you keep 9 in your mind. Okay, 9 in the mind, you have to tell another numbers. Okay, start from 9, you have to tell the numbers, become, you get the number 12. You have to tell the number from start from 9 till you get 12. Okay, start, keep 9 in your mind. 9 after 10, 11, 12. How many fingers in my hand? 3 fingers, so the answer is 3. So the answer is 3. See this 2 and 1. You have to keep the small number in your mind. 1. 1 after 2. The number is 2. So how many fingers? 1 finger. So the answer is 1. So what is the answer? This is 13. 13 is the remaining. The remaining is the answer. We can subtract 19 from 32. We get the remaining 13. The 13 is the answer for this sum. Okay, see the second sum. 43 27. First consider the ones column. Here 3 is a small number, 7 is a big number, so the first number is small, so we can borrow the next term. We can borrow one number in next term. Okay, the 4 will become 3, 3 will become 13. Okay, then keep the small number in your mind until the next number of the small number. What is the next number of the small number? 8. Until you get 13, you have to tell the numbers. Okay, 7 after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. How many fingers? 6 fingers. Okay, then 3 minus 2. Okay, keep 2 in your mind. 2 after 3. How many fingers? 1 finger. So the answer is 16. The remaining is 16. The remaining is called the answer. See the third sum. I already told you that if the number is 0 means you have to put the given number in the answer place. But borrow sums means, but in subtraction. Okay, in subtraction, if 0 is here means in ninth place means you have to keep the 9 in this place, but 0 in the first term. Okay, so we borrow one number in the tens column. Okay, so here 9 and 0. 0 is the smallest number, 9 is the biggest number. We can borrow one number in the tens column, so 5 is become 4 and 0 is become 10. Okay, 0 is become 10. Listen carefully. If 0 means we can borrow some number in the next term, means the 0 will become 10. Okay, it is okay, it is very important. 0 will become 10. Okay, so next we subtract the two numbers. Okay, which one is small? 9 is small, so keep 9 in your mind. 9 after 10, you have to tell the number till you get the biggest number. Okay, 9 after 10, so how many fingers? One finger, so write 1. Next, here 4. Okay, here 4, here 3. Which one is small? 3 is the smallest number, so you keep 3 in your mind. 3 after 4, you have to tell the number 4 you will get. Okay, after 3 you have to tell the numbers until you get 4. Okay, 3 after 4, how many fingers in my hand? One finger, so the answer is 11. The answer is 11. The remaining is 11. The remaining is called the answer. Okay, I hope all are very clear about the borrow sums in subtraction. Okay, subtraction means borrow sums, addition means carry over sums. Okay, it is very useful for you, so you have to clear about this. Okay, next I will give the homework for you. Okay, next I will give the homework for you. Today homework is do the sums. You have to do the 6 subtraction sums with the borrow. Okay, I hope all are very clear about the borrow sums. I hope all are do well. Okay, write the sums very neatly and clearly and send it. Okay, thank you.